I had a number of things that were really important to me in my career. I had to have something that I found was challenging. I had to work in an environment that was fun. If people are smiling, I think they're a lot more creative. If they see an ability to make change that they want to change, they invest in it. That's the kind of the big deal for me. Well, when I worked through the corrections branch, and part of that time was with the Ministry of Children and Family Development, I worked in just about every role you could think of. And I finally found myself back in Victoria after transferring up and down the island. And from there I became the Deputy Provincial Director of the Adult Custody Division, followed by the Provincial Director of the Custody Division, and then ultimately as the Assistant Deputy Minister of the entire Corrections Branch.
So Brent viewed offenders as people who had made bad choices and who, with our support, had an opportunity to correct their behaviors. He affected that vision by implementing programs which supported staff and offenders to a change in behavior.
Brent was really responsible for implementing many programs, but really had a focus on supporting inmates and clients with mental health needs, improving outcomes for Aboriginal people. And also he put in place some programs that focused on transitioning inmates out of custody with the Integrated Offender Management Project. As well, he implemented the Strategic Training Initiative in Community Supervision, which is a internationally renowned program.
We join an organization because we want to make a difference. That's what I want to do, is I want to make a difference. Generally, the public thinks that if somebody commits a crime, they should just be locked up. Somehow they're immediately repaired, and then if they're let out, they're model citizens. And we all know that's not going to happen. But offenders, they're just people. And they do respond when you treat them with dignity and respect.
I think Brent's track record is that he always left things in better shape than he found them. I think he's done a tremendous job in every role he's been in, from correctional officer to running a youth custody center, running an adult correctional center, running all the correctional centers, and then running the corrections branch. He's tremendously dedicated, and he's done a terrific job.
One of the biggest accomplishments that I think Brent leaves behind is his investment in people. He touched many different lives, whether we're talking about individuals who are receiving services from a corrections branch or staff themselves. That's probably his biggest legacy, is investment in people.
It's hard for me to say what is my legacy. Some of the people that work close with me, they'll say, well, Brent's legacy is some really stupid jokes.
When people talk about Brent's sense of humor, they inwardly groan when they think of some of the jokes that you've heard. And they weren't all original. Some of them were jokes you heard in kindergarten or grade 1. People initially were, on meeting Brent, were probably a bit perplexed that he wanted to start every meeting with a silly joke, but it did help get people to relax.
Brent exemplifies the public service values, particularly values of service and teamwork. His service to people who were involved in the corrections system, constantly looking for ways that he could help people address criminogenic behaviors and get on with more of a mainstream life. The way that he promoted teamwork as a way to deal with the issues facing the corrections branch, the way he brought the community staff together with the custody staff to build stronger connections so that when an offender moved from custody into the community, that it wasn't a jolting transition, but something more smooth.
Corrections is a big operation, and you want to have somebody at the helm that's going to make good decisions. The real test of being ADM of corrections is, what kind of shape do you leave things in when you leave? Is there momentum there that the organization is going to carry on? Staff are going to be treated properly, clients are going to be treated properly. Those types of things are of great significance.
Like, since I've retired, have I missed it and all that kind of stuff? I thought I'd kind of go through some sort of bureaucratic withdrawal, but I didn't. But could I do it all over again and work through all that kind of stuff? Oh, in a heartbeat. I love the job. there was such a great reward in when the people I worked with and when I worked line with the offenders I worked with and with staff and the whole range of politicians. It's been a blast. It's been fun. I love it.